Welcome to How Do They Do That? A series where we ask, how do they do that? Today we're chatting to Brian Jackson from iFLY Manchester. We'll be talking all about indoor skydiving.
iFLY is an indoor skydiving company. We're one of the biggest indoor skydiving companies in the world. We can fly anybody from 3 to 103, regardless of kind of age, weight. Basically anybody at all can fly. The great thing about iFLY is we're not weather dependent, unlike real skydiving. Whether it's raining, whether it's sunny, windy, we operate all the time and 364 days a year. The only time we're not open is Christmas Day. But real skydiving is really cold, whereas it's nice and warm in here. The wind's a little bit softer as well. Unless you've done a lot of both, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But it's ever so slightly softer doing the real thing. But the actual physical sensation, all the controls, everything like that's exactly the same. So the first thing is a flight suit. So that's probably the most important one because it keeps all your clothes on. If you didn't wear the flight suit, your clothes would literally fly away, pun intended. Second thing is you need some goggles. And the goggles, obviously, because of the high wind speed, you wouldn't be able to see. So the goggles kind of protect your eyes. A helmet, protect the head. Helmet's really important, obviously, because it's vast. It's not like real skydiving where you're just kind of in the open air. There is some things here, so a helmet's required. Finally, some earplugs, because it's really loud. So it's way louder than you would expect it to be. Once you're signed in, you basically come up here and you get greeted by your friendly instructor, who then takes you into our briefing place. Once you're there, you basically go through a full briefing, what to expect, body position, all the hand signals. So you got straight your legs, bend your legs, relax, and chin up. So straight your legs, quite self-explanatory. Bend your legs. Usually, we don't really use that one, so most people fly with the legs completely straight. Very rarely you see bend your legs. Relax, so sometimes people don't know what that means. Obviously it just means, at the minute you're really tense, please stop being tense. Doesn't mean, obviously go floppy, it's just kind of, just breathe, relax, that kind of stuff, and then obviously chin up. You get all your flight equipment, which you put on. The instructor will kind of double check you all, and then after that you go into our wind tunnel, and basically you'll spend a couple of minutes in here, and you will then experience human flight, which you obviously can't experience anywhere else in the world.
Contrary to popular opinion, the fans are located at the top of the building, not below you. 4 fans are located at the top of the building and flow quality air around a simple and efficient loop. The recirculating wind tunnel was invented for body flight. The airflow is narrowed below the flying chamber to speed and smooth the flow and allows people to experience flight.
So the most memorable flyer is Glenn Mills. She comes every single week. She comes in, she has a chat with everybody. She's very, very friendly. And then when you see her in there, you wouldn't even know she was in a wheelchair. Like she flies like anybody else. Like she's really good. She can control herself. She can turn, she can go up and down. She's got really good control in there. She's a really, really nice lady. She's great, but she's definitely the most memorable person that we've had here. Our All Abilities program basically means that anybody at all can fly. So we have 2 inclusivity ambassadors. One is Glenn Mills and the other is Al Hodgson. Al Hodgson's a double amputee and he's a regular flyer that comes here. He's competed internationally with his wife Pixie all around the world in real skydiving. And if you see him fly, he's an absolutely fantastic flyer. And then Glenn Mills as well. So she is 87 and she comes here every single week. She has multiple sclerosis and she's been in a wheelchair for over 20 years. And what she's found is the only time she actually feels free is when she's in the wind. She comes here every single Tuesday. She's been on loads of little trips around the world to all kinds of different wind tunnels. And basically those guys go to different charities and they bring people from basically all abilities, any kind of extra needs that people need. Like we can cater for absolutely everything. Just do it. It's amazing. Like there's nowhere else on earth you can get a feeling of just kind of flying by yourself with no restraints. You're literally free, you're in the air, you're flying. You can't experience that anywhere else. It's not as scary as daunting as it sounds either. Once you're in there, you kind of realise like you do feel supported by the winds, so it's nowhere near as scary as what you initially would think.